What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourself a glorious Monday, Victory Monday. Indeed it is. It's felt like 9 years, almost a damn month since we've had one of these bad boys. So appreciate you all taking the time, whether you're watching this live, watching this later. Would love to hear from you. I am feeling pretty good today. We talked about it this whole past week. Leading up to that game, you should beat up on them. We did exactly that. 3 quarters of football just annihilated them. Got to rest these guys on a short week. Love it. So exactly what we talked about. We got to see a lot of people are going to be upset still. A lot of people, it's just the Raiders. They're going to use every excuse. This is what they do. They move goalposts. That's good for them, man. Just like we talked about last year. And as I've continued to talk about all of this season, you have to understand it's a long season. And when you have new pieces, especially new coordinators, things sometimes do take time. And I don't want them to make mistakes or get those penalties or, the players not executing or the coaches, making mistakes where, each week you see fans getting tricked by the media. Got to fire and trade everyone. They did that to everybody last year with Kellen Moore, Vic Fangio, and then we won the Super Bowl. So let's just remember these people have literally no idea what they're watching, and they just throw stuff at you to get you upset. So I'm excited. I don't know. I see a lot of doom and gloom out there still. I see a lot of people coming back. That's awesome. Welcome aboard. And, we talk about it. I could care less. We're always going to have bandwagon fans when we're good. It is what it is. I make a show for diehards and sickos, though. So let them do their thing. Hopefully they enjoy, the rest of the season because it's time. And we've talked about patiently waiting, right? And Tiffany, appreciate you tuning in. Happy Victory Monday to you. But what a glorious day it is because you talk about everything that we went over this past week. And yes, we knew all the mistakes and we know about the injuries. So you got to do what you have to figure out how to get this offense rolling. Even if Landon and Cam are banged up, even if Lane Johnson was out, don't care. And they found a way to do that. And this offense was awesome. Obviously, Jalen Hurts had an almost perfect game there. And only 175 yards, but he threw for 3 touchdowns and didn't need to throw for a bunch of yards because we were destroying them and he only played 3 quarters. So you got to see the narratives. You're going to see people. I've seen it. I've had people commenting to me and saying stuff. It's like, look, bro, I don't know what to do for you. You hate Jalen Hurts, whether you're just racist or you just are weak and you hate a guy that, has strength like that. I don't know what it is. Whatever you hate him for. Maybe you're one of the people in the beginning that, most everybody did except, me and you sickos that were with me. You were against them. So I guess maybe it's just easy for you to flip. I see all the other content creators always, as soon as he has a bad game, they're ready to, switch sides and it's always get rid of him. And it's like, well, you can tell what's going on there. but they can definitely stay away. But they're going to jump back on board, just like I told you would happen. And I know a lot of people, look, I don't want to believe me when I try to break things down, but that's why I break them down. I don't just throw shit at the wall, hope it sticks like everybody else. So it just, to me, why not just break it down, look at the whole thing and enjoy it and hope that, the Eagles can get things worked out. And if they don't, they don't. But I'm not going to listen to the nonsense, man. And I know a lot of you guys listen to radio and watch TV and do a lot of that stuff that I could care less about. But that's, that's a good thing, though. You guys can bring me that stuff. We talk about that, right? And it is what it is. To me, this team is exactly, where we want to be right now, where we talk about heading into, these last few weeks where it's Commanders, Bills, Commanders, and then we're in the playoffs. So we talked about, I don't know why everyone's realizing we're going to win our division, but we only got to win one game and be the first time in 20 years the NFC East is winner back-to-back. So that's pretty crazy to think. But always, very competitive division. But this year, the Eagles proving they are the best. Cowboys proving, well, they're the Cowboys. So you can see how the Eagles are faring right now in their own division. But even here in the NFC, when you talk about, the Rams and the Bears, they can be beat. And I do not care. Wherever we're at, let's go. But right now we're at 3. So, I mean, to me, if the Niners want to come get it, Packers, Seahawks, anybody, man, you can come get it. Bears, Rams, I want to see all of you. I want to show everybody that this team is about to get right at the right time. And this is what we've talked about all year, that it's a long season, man. everybody jumping ship. It's just like last year. And that's why I keep comparing it to last year. That it's going to be funny when everybody jumps back on board and has to delete everything they've said and, act like nobody was against this team all season, firing Sirianni and Patullo and trading Hurts and like, holy shit. But hey, man, we're still 9-5, number 3 in the NFC. So I feel good. I don't know about you, sickos. How are you feeling about this game? I thought it was awesome. Again, you got to rest your starters for that entire final quarter. Saquon had a good game. We got to see some Tank Bigsby in there, a few snaps for Shipley, but we were using Cameron Latou. Got my wish. I saw a lot of other content creators are figuring out who he is and media people. That's awesome. The Eagles are listening. Let's go. Please stop using Calcaterra. And then, you talk about this offensive line, getting Lane Johnson. We'll get him back next week. So they got done what they needed to. One last game, Fred Johnson. So we'll get that jumbo package back, being able to have Lane and Fred there. So that's pretty nice. I'm excited about that. The receivers, AJ, love the dude. He's been killing it. You have Devontae. You have Dallas Goedert. 9 touchdowns, like 3rd or something in the NFL. Like, holy shit. The dude is a stud. Every year people want to get rid of him. I just want to get his replacement before he's gone. That's please. But I think he's one of the better tight ends. And obviously he gets hurt sometimes, but it's the NFL, man. Stuff happens. It's unfortunate. This offense overall dominated, just like we wanted. Ran the ball, passed the ball well, did it all. And Jalen Hurts looked phenomenal. I saw somebody's comment this morning. I saw a couple of you commenting on it. Somebody said something about Jalen Hurts, needs to be benched. Like, it's clear to see. And I just told him, I said, honestly, this is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. I can't be any clearer about that. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just really stupid. When a guy has a perfect game, the guy that just won you a Super Bowl this year, like 9 months ago, 8-9 months, whatever, that guy has one bad game, and then he goes out and has a perfect game to answer that, then you want to bench that. Man, you're either just a racist or a complete effing moron. I can't put it any other way. My man Drew in here, let's effing go. It's crazy that you're on here, dude, because I actually was thinking about you. And me and Chelsea were talking, and I was just saying, just about keeping good people in my life. And I was like, man, I really need to start reaching out to Drew more. I had a list of people that I really just be nice to just, text, or you don't have to talk on the phone or something, but just, how you doing today? You know what I mean? And it's not only good for, you and other people in my life, but for me, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But I didn't think you were going to be on here. I was like, oh, it sucks. It's like 3:30 in the morning, but that's my fault, man. That's like me with the Eagles, like telling Eagles fans and the media, like, hey, you're sleeping on the wrong ones, because I should never sleep on Drew making a show. That your dedication is truly unmatched. I love it, man. But I appreciate you tuning in, dude. How awesome was that game? The game was up. The game was awesome. Not sure why I've been said, dude. But this is what we talk about, right? All week, you heard me. We're going to beat their ass, and everybody's going to say, well, it's just the Raiders. Well, then you better beat their ass. The first time since like 1955, team held to 75 yards. Dude, of total offense. Defense just decimated. I mean, I know we talked about it. Yeah, they're not that good, but dude, they have good young talent. Kenny Pickett, wanted to come back and do his thing. We saw other running backs. Genty could have, and Bowers is there, but excuse me, a little stuffed up still. But this defense really stepped it up, dude. But the offense got running the ball. Truly glorious, man. Careless was ready. Yeah, I told you all week. This is the NFL, dude. This is why it's bullshit when we have to play all these hard teams. And it's, okay, well, did you see all the teams we played? It doesn't matter. It's the NFL. And then you play the Raiders, and then it's, we only played the Raiders. It's like, well, dude, we can't play every best effing team in the NFL. Like, holy shit, you already gave us the hardest schedule. What more do you need, you cheating, whiny little dick birds? Like, I get so tired of those people, man. But it's nuts, dude. They're always going to be negative. It's something we got to work on here. And I'm trying to really just steer the ship, man, because I'm tired of it. I don't care about it. And it's all it ever is how much everyone, and like, and people are like, oh, it's like, well, dude, I don't want to make it about that. I don't, but that's all everybody ever talks about. It's like, I have a show that I literally talk football every day, and I always ask those people, do you tune in? Do you ever talk football? Or are you literally just talking about trading and firing everyone? I'm watching the game. Yeah. What are you watching, Stevie Wonder? Because I heard it with the arm test. Jalen Hurts and my eye test. Better get them eyes checked, bud. I don't. What are we doing? Let them be, because I was so happy yesterday. Like, just with the family, the double high fives, and just, we had one high five for the field goal. It's 2 for a touchdown. Let's get that right. But it was exciting, and we finally, we've been waiting for that game, and yeah, it's just, but it's just my Eagles, and it's just gonna hurt when we just win the Super Bowl. So, I mean, let them just do whatever they need to. For me, feel that they're going to do exactly what I said, because I said if they get hot at the right time, I don't want to wait all the way to the end of the season. Please don't do that to me. Well, I guess they're giving us a few weeks of kicking ass. Let's run the ball right down everybody's throat. Bills suck ass. One of the worst run defenses in the league. So run that effing ball for 3 weeks. And use Tank Bigsby a lot. Keep Saquon fresh. Keep them all fresh. Use them all. Let's go. Dude, right in front of you, go 12-5. Get first, second, third, whatever it will be at the end, NFC. Go in, beat the living hell out of everybody, and win a back-to-back Super Bowl. Then we're talking about building a dynasty, and then everybody's telling us how they believed in this team forever, and everybody's the best, and just like they did last year. And it's insane to me that we have to live in this world where, like, reality isn't real because everybody's offended about the truth about what's happening. And it's like, dog, we ain't going to sugarcoat nothing in these parts. If you hate Jalen Hurts, if you hate the Eagles, say it with your chest and say it loudly, because I will tell you, I'm going to say my part very loudly. So just be ready for that. And people never understand that part. It's like, oh, they get so upset. And it's like, well, dog, you were so vocal about how much, everybody sucks and needs to be fired and everybody's the worst and this and that. I just like to come back and remind you, like, I'm just the ghost of Christmas ass, right? It's coming to plop right on you, dude. I got no time for it. But Drew definitely going to hit you up, man. I need to do that more in my life. I'm just really, with my family, that was part of the conversation. So anyway, my family's like, hey, what an asshole. No, I was talking about keeping the people that really matter, right? And just show it, like, because my life's nuts, but I have to try to set a time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just need more structure. That's really what I need to do with my life. I'm all over the place, man. This show makes my life nuts. Like, I'm always trying to make sure, like, oh, gotta get back and do this. But I'm glad to see you guys are all doing well, sharing the love. JC, appreciate you tuning in. A victory Monday to you, and I'm feeling quite good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am on cloud 9. This team really has had us by the jugular for most of the season, and it has been brutal. I'm not gonna lie. I spend every day breaking down what they need to do, and when they don't do it, people, criticize. You gotta be a criticized team. I'm like, I criticize the team every day, but I actually criticize them. See, there's a big difference between criticizing and just being a straight hater. Like, I can tell the difference, because when you're talking about something, like, if you're talking to someone that knows football and you don't know football, like, I don't know what you're thinking, because, like, I could just right away just like, yeah, that's obviously not what's happening, or what, and to me, like, they get so upset. It's like, dog, I'm not trying to, like, argue with you. I'm telling you, like, what the truth is, because a lot of these things aren't opinion based. Like, we can have all the opinions in the world, but a lot of these things, it's just really lost on me, where, the media's really got people. But, this is the new world where they got to get money for you clicking and getting pissed off and having us enraged at all times. That is what the propaganda machine is for, baby. So they got to keep that baby churning, and it definitely churns. And look, I'm always going to stand up to the truth. That's what I created this bad boy for, and they can try to stop me, and they do. Oh, yes, they do. But come get it. I am the truth. It all kinds of records yesterday. Oh, yeah, it was beautiful. Hopefully it gets better. Doing okay. How about us using 11:22 o'clock in the fourth? No starters. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I was just reading that. Sorry to hear you're not, well, just okay. And look, man, sometimes just okay is more than that, and I get that. But hey, I always say it, but I mean it. You guys ever need anything? You ever are going through stuff, especially around the holiday times? And Tiffany, I know you've been through a lot lately, and I hate saying anything because like I don't ever want people to feel like I'm trying to one up your pain. Like I just want you to know, like I've been through a lot too in life, and just understand that when I say these things, it's just because I want you to feel comfortable and know that I am here for you. That I don't want to blow smoke up your ass, or I'm not going to tell you you have to do this, have to do that. I have no idea whatever is going to work for you or feel good for you in life. That's you. But what we can do is help each other and, share that wisdom and share kindness and love. And I know maybe that sounds corny. I'm not trying to preach to you guys, but I say it every day because I really, really mean it. And life is really nuts. And it drives me crazy almost every day, just seeing the chaos of the world and having to pretend like what's going on isn't real. Like, oh, we're just letting the Nazi regime roll in, are we? Well, obviously I'm not. If you guys follow me, I'm very vocal and trying to be very active if others would like to stand up. But look, this is my point. This is my escape. And I want to just enjoy life at the same time. Like, yes, it's on fire. God help us all. But also, I love my Eagles. And there are times in life where I just need to sit down. And that's this time right here. When it's not with my family, it is with you, my Eagles family. And that's what brings me peace, man. So I'm always going to, be here for you guys and let you know that, we all go through stuff, and this can be your escape too. And I feel like it is, right? That's why you guys are here. You wouldn't listen to me ramble all the time like this, or, right? And that's what's so nuts to me, that you guys have all been through so many different horrible things throughout these years that I've been getting, able to know you guys. And it's been really healing for me at times where a lot of times I don't want to talk about things, or I don't open up about things. And you guys, something happens or you say something, I then feel like something moving me to say something. And then it's like, that really helps me being able to talk to you. Right. And that just kind of comes back to me saying that whole, like, we do this together, man. That's just how it needs to be. Trust me. Because the trick is right now, us versus each other, when really it's us versus them. It's all good. Really appreciate it. Hey, look, Eagles are your peace. They're my war. They're my everything, right? They're everything. And a lot of people, it's just a game. Like, it's how they propagate. They use it to mind control you. Look, man, everywhere I turn, it's mind control. This computer, what I'm talking right now, well, you're watching. I'm part of the machine. I'm going to get you. It's so much. The clothes I wear, the things I do, the things I smoke, and the things I don't drink, but you know what I mean? Like we do things and we live, and sometimes we like to escape. And so I like to do it with my brain on. I used to like to turn it off with the booze, but I don't do that anymore. I like to be awake to the world. And man, it's a crazy ass world to be awake to. It's much easier to go to sleep. Trust me. That's why I lived like that for a long time. Yeah, but I just want you to know, I'm never here to preach anything. Whatever works for you, whatever, everybody does their own thing. Do your thing, man. A lot of you guys drink. A lot of you guys do stuff that I would never do. I do things you guys would do. You know what I mean? We're all different, man. I'm not here to judge you. I don't give a damn what you do. Just, I want to make sure that you're doing things that make you happy. And if not, maybe we can help each other find those things, right? And that's what life should be about. Obviously, my dad was a counselor, so that he kind of instilled that into me. But life is nuts. It really, I don't even know where I was rambling off to there. I'm sorry. I'm just a high plains drifter. I really am. I get so worked up about that stuff. I should just make my own show about that stuff, because I really just want people to wake up. And I have tried for 25 years of my life, and it's just on deaf ears. And then all of a sudden, people wake up to certain things, and now they just went like way past where they're supposed to be. Now everything's, I can't drink this water, it's poison. I can't, well, it might be. I just, you know what I mean? Like everything, it's like, oh my God, now I just can't go to the doctors. They're going to stab you. Vaccine. It's just, I I didn't want to lose my mind. So, guys, just know that I love you and I appreciate you, especially during these times. I'm sure Chelsea, I'm sure she appreciates you guys taking some of the burden too, because we all know I'm insane. So, you guys, I don't know how you do it, but I appreciate you. I do. And again, I know I'm off the rails, and sometimes I might seem nuts. I might be having a tough day. I might be whatever, man. Just let me know. Call me out if you need to. But just know that I always care about you guys, and I'm always here for you, whether I'm Grumpy Gary or Taco Terry. I don't even know what that means, but I'm here to have a good time, and you guys, I feel obviously do, or you wouldn't keep showing up. And just know I'm not trying to preach, but the Eagles for me always going to be my escape. And a lot of us have talked about it. When I lost my father, that was huge. We used to watch almost every damn game I watched with him in my life with him, so it sucked. And then alcohol, I just turned to that. And then obviously almost died. And then on my deathbed, we talked about created this. And then here we are on the road to victory, baby. How weird it is. But the Eagles definitely are not, it's not just football to me. I have a big connection with the rest of my family, not just my dad. The Eagles are special to us. And, we wore Eagles jerseys, like my whole family, to my dad's funeral. My uncle gave out the chant one last time. You should have seen the pastor's face like that. Do that at mine. I swear to God, you better, or I'm going to be pissed. So that's the dedication here. We're family, right? We bleed green together. And I'm sorry I don't know where to look, because I keep looking at the old camera, and then I'm looking at this camera, and then I'm looking, oh, dude, I'm trying to find the comments are all the way over here, and then got to get used to this. Just the family, I definitely will. And we are definitely sending our love to your family and to all of you out there during this holiday season, especially when things are not only just chaotic, but it's, I don't know, you think of the memories. These kind of moments usually stick out, the holidays, So just know I love you guys. I'm always here. So I'm going to stop rambling. I think we talked about the offense, right? Let's talk about the defense for a second. Jalen Carter out, right? I think that Brandon Graham coming in and playing D tackle these last couple of weeks, awesome. He had 7 snaps yesterday, dude, and had 2 sacks, like a tackle for a lot. What the? Love the dude, and we talk about him being, playing that inside rusher on those the odd fronts, doing things where his versatility, bringing him back, and now just to be able to play, even in even fronts, playing that D tackle role for us, that's amazing. And we had 3 edge guys, got a rotation of, Phillips, Smith, and Hunt, dude. I really like that. And I'm excited about the future with those 3. Add another one to that mix, and oh boy, it could just be a veteran. You don't even have to draft the high one unless there's a really good edge guy there. I don't know. We'll talk about that when the time comes. But the line, without Jalen Carter, is held up. We're going to get him back for the playoffs. Who knows if in the regular season, but yeah. And then, linebackers, Zach Bond, holy is amazing. And then you've got Nakobe Dean, who has been killing it since he's been back. John Campbell will be great in the future. But a lot of these guys got to play, the backups played for the fourth quarter. So that's awesome. And then you talk about the secondary. I've been saying it for over a month, 2 months now, Dory Jackson, and I was one of his harshest critics in the beginning of the season, and rightfully so, because he was ass. But I was trying to explain to people, if you started watching there at some point, 6 weeks maybe, but we talked about his improvements each week, and he just continued to improve, and I kept saying, I'm going to give him his flowers, and he really has earned them. So hats off to you, Adore, but obviously Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper Jean, effing amazing. So teams are going to go after Adore Jackson. So he's really, stood up to the challenge, and I've loved it. Marcus Epps has been phenomenal. I love having him back. Thank you, Raiders, for letting us get him back. But having him with, Makuba, he had a fracture. So I'm not so sure the kid comes back. He's eligible to, but I don't know that it heals. So I think you got to ride with Epps. And then you have Sidney Brown as that third safety. They elevated Andre Sam last week, and in the playoffs, you can elevate as many as you want. So remember, in the season, you can only do it 3 times. None of that matters then. So if they want to do that with Sam one more time, or he's out of them, if they want to do it with other people until the playoffs and then bring him up or just add him to the active roster if they want to move things around, whatever they got to do. That just keep in mind, they know they have a few weeks and they just don't necessarily have to make certain moves yet. So I'll keep you up to date with everything. And I definitely will, Drew, and you send my love to your family as well. I love that you guys are, man, it's so cool that I can sit here and talk to Chelsea about you guys. And, like, she knows your names now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those of you that, like, tune in all the time. Like, it's nuts. That it's really weird. And now if I could just convince her and Dom to want to come on shows. But Herschel's the only one that likes to. And I keep him out of the room, but he still makes his appearances, as we all know very well, with his loud noises. And I'm not hearing anything right now, but he did want me to let you know he did have one for today. And that is the fact that, well, ladies and gentlemen, Herschel's hot take is the fact that, well, the Eagles are still going to win the Super Bowl. Jot that down. But no, all jokes aside, Hirsch, my man, love the little guy. You know, he's nuts. But he's ready to see another Super Bowl. I know you're all ready to see another Super Bowl. Let's effing go. But yeah, Dore's been awesome, man. He really has been phenomenal. And got to give him hats off to him. So, the defense overall, I thought awesome. And special teams, perfect kicks with Charlie Hewlett as a long snapper. So, love that. Covey back, you know, I love that. I know a lot of people don't like him. I'm hoping they're starting to change the page there. Hey, I think this team is getting set to be that Super Bowl champion. So let me know if you're with me. I know you sickos are. Dory has improved, indeed. Dory stepped it up. Yes. Hello, Lynn. Appreciate you tuning in. Eagles girl, appreciate you tuning in as well. A very happy victory Monday to you all. 31-0 by the third quarter. And ass beaten. Loved every damn second. And Herschel has not been wrong. That's a great point, Lynn, that you bring to the table. Herschel knows his stuff. Dude, somebody commented just the other day. Oh, my God. And I forgot this video even existed. Like, I am telling you, it's probably this disease and also doesn't help. But my short-term memory, I could tell you something from 20 years ago about the Eagles, but I can't tell you what I just did 5 minutes ago. But the video was of Jihad Campbell, and it was like at pick 18 or whatever it was in the draft, where they were like trading, and they were saying like, oh, the Eagles are interested in trading up, blah 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 blah. And in the live stream, I'm saying something about like why, like who would they trade up for? Like who's so good that you would trade up for someone? And obviously, you know what? Obviously, I can't believe I'm saying that, but Herschel told me, clearly being facetious, but Jihad Campbell. So clearly, in my mind, that's somebody that I thought could have gone in the top 20 there, and then you get him at 30. But I did a whole video on that thing, and yeah, we'll see. The clip, I think it. It got a bunch of views, so I didn't even remember, but I really laughed my ass off that. Oh, Herschel. Last time we had a shutout? Yeah, I don't either. I was saying I don't even remember last time we had a victory Monday. Want to know how long ago? Like 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. Yeah, I might. I definitely might. I'm a winded hog, but I also have cirrhosis of the liver. So a lot of these things are just kind of things I'm used to at this point. And when I get sick or it gets cold, it just kind of comes with the game I like to play. But look, guys, we talked about it. We're coming up on that half hour. If you have any final thoughts, any questions, anything on your mind here, it's a beautiful Victory Monday. Hopefully you enjoyed your day, and it's going to be a great week here. I can feel it in the air. And then we got a game on Saturday, so we don't even have to wait till Sunday. I'm all about it. Now, tomorrow will be the initial injury report. So it's not Wednesday, it's the day before. The game status report's on Thursday. So tomorrow we're going to do Behind Enemy Lines, and it's just going to have the injury report in the Behind Enemy Lines video, I think. Or maybe I'll do it in the morning and then I'll do an injury one later. Now I'll combine them. I'll do it later. We'll have that, and then Wednesday you'll get an updated injury report. I guess I could do the top matchups Wednesday. And then, so behind enemy lines tomorrow, top matchups the next day, and then Thursday will be game status report. You'll know who's out, who's questionable. And then Friday, I'm just going to do Fan Friday. I told you the other day, we're going to do a Fan Friday for once. So, yeah, for all of you members too, we're going to get down, and I'm ready for that. And then Saturday, we got a game. So we'll have pregame, postgame. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you are. And the elevations won't be until the game Saturday. So get that with the pregame show. So that's what's on the schedule for this week, ladies and gentlemen. 18 games is too much. That would be too much. 17 is a lot. The 18 weeks is a long time. Definitely has been. Monday Night Football sucks. No doubt. I am sick and tired of all these crazy days. I have a nice set schedule for these shows. You make my head want to explode when you do this. And now I have less time, so I'm going to have to make the two craziest shows on back-to-back days. Can't wait to spend hours of my time tonight creating these 7,000 graphics. But I love you guys. I actually do enjoy doing this stuff. I wouldn't do it if I didn't. I love that you guys enjoy it. That's what makes it worth it. So keep tuning in. I'll keep doing my best. Hopefully the Eagles keep doing their best, keep growing. We're going to get that back-to-back, go win this Super Bowl, build this dynasty, and watch all these little shitbirds jump on the bandwagon while we're flying high. Because we've been here the whole time. Let's effing go. But I'll be looking for you on Fan Friday. I am excited as hell for this one. I don't know why, but I can just feel it, man. The air has changed. I told you when I woke up Sunday, they took off the 2-year ban from my Twitter. I could just feel it. Something is in the air. No one likes us. We don't care. No, I think that this team obviously is still got to work on things. Continue to do that. Don't be, on your high horse. But I'm just saying, let's go. But we'll figure it out. Stickers are here for it. I'm all about it. I'll see you there. The YouTube to get notifications now. You usually could, but even when you turn them on, Drew and Tiff, a lot of people that tune in, Liz, don't get notifications even when they turn on the notifications. The personalized ones, the all notifications that I don't know. They hate me. I don't know what I've done to them that they hate me so much for, but they definitely do. So F them. Here. Okay. So, guys, all I've got for you here. So I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this bad boy. Subscribe. Become a member. You can even, I don't think you can hype up the live ones. So I always say it, but I appreciate it. Whatever that does, any help I can get, because obviously they don't even send my own damn members notifications. Appreciate that. But to all of you that are members, you will be getting a post. Oh, yes, and I expect you to answer the call. Baby boys and baby girls out there, I need you to help me with this show. Make it the greatest Fan Friday of all time, because this is about to be the greatest comeback of all time for this Eagles team. So let's effing go. I hope to see you then. And if you need anything in between that time, you can always reach out. Always here for you guys, as you are for me. But I will. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. I have to put out the behind enemy lines with the initial injury report. So I'll try to put that out around 4:30, 5 o'clock. We'll see when they give me the information. Oh, God help us. But we'll see. We'll see. But let's take a look at this one last time, just to make us feel nice and warm inside. That's right, number 1 in the NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles. 1 win is all we need, and the East is ours. The first time in 20 years there's a back-to-back champion in the NFC East. Let's effing go. And we're still at number 3 right here. Don't give a damn where we end up. As long as we're in the playoffs, we're coming to smoke all your asses. So the Bears, Rams, go ahead and lose a couple games here and watch us smoke everyone. Go 12-5. Maybe we'll even take that crown. Don't give a damn. One thing we will take is that Super Bowl trophy. Let's effing go Birds. But that is all I have for you here. So hope to see you all tomorrow. Until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds!